It's crazy how well this game worked. I got this girl addicted to me. Look at this. This is 1, 2, 3 freaking condom wrappers. 3 condom wrappers. Can you freaking believe that? This freaking girl escalated on me 2 times after that game. She just wanted to keep on fucking. I feel like she would have kept on fucking forever. Hey, so I'm here right now. I just finished, this is my 3rd day of the 30 program, which only trains social skills, which, as he tells it, is the cake. And any kind of game you have on top of that is just like the frosting. It's not the most critical ingredient. And that's one of the things that, one of the biggest discoveries I had going into this, that all game is like having good social skills, vibing with the girl, connecting with the girl, and all this stuff happens on an unconscious level for the girl. It's not like guys have this idea that game is, oh, I say this like witty one-liner, or I impress this girl by doing all this flashy game stuff. It's totally not. And one of the main mistakes I made going into this was looking at RSD Tyler, RSD Todd, all these guys in RSD with nothing but charisma and like flashy style game, but it didn't deliver any real results for me. So I'm talking quiet because my roommate's in the next room. I don't want them to hear me doing this kind of stuff, but it's been an amazing 3 days. Some of the best, and 3 of the best days of my life, pretty much. Like, it's crazy how much my social skills went up in just 3 days, and it's all thanks to the 30 program. So what happened was this. I come from a background where all I did was play video games in college, and didn't, too shy to talk to girls, and too nervous and too dumb too awkward socially to like really connect with girls. And this was like a really long journey for me so far, which finally seems like it's yielding progress. Like, I did 5,000 cold approaches. I approached 5,000 girls at the train station, at the mall, at the gym, at bars and clubs. Close to 5,000 since I started 3 years ago. And that's not an exaggeration. I approached 50 girls a night, no problem. I was just trying so hard to implement like the stuff that made logical sense to me, the RSD method. And I kept on tweaking it. I kept on adding new advice. I watched every single RSD video that came out. Even the ones that not related to game, the ones that are like the self-help videos. And I felt my game just super inconsistent, just lack of results, super inefficient. I knew something was wrong. And when I found John's website, everything just connected with me on a deep level. I just like instinctively knew that he had all the answers to the problems that I had in dating. And today was the culmination of that. It's a ridiculous day. I met a girl out in the day and I approached her just on the street. I approached her exactly the way he told me to. Not any different. 2 meters, head turn, smile, hold for 1 second, 45-degree angle. The stuff that I practiced in the mirror at home, I just did it because I did it so many times at home already. I did like at least 20 takes at home, so when I did it on the street, it was perfect. And then I set up a date with her right then and there, and brought her to my home. We cooked brunch together. I know she just got from yoga, and there were all these objections she had. I thought, but John, he's so good at coaching that he preemptively sensed that I was going to run into all these objections. He like saw into the future, and he's, yeah, these are the objections you're going to see. And he mapped it out perfectly for me. He was like, yeah, the girl's going to be like, yo, I'm not that easy. I don't want to come across as like a slut. She's going to be like, yeah, I really like you, but it's too soon right now. All these things, they came up. every single one of them, they said they came up. And I responded exactly the way he told me in a Skype session right before the date. And here I am. Yeah, that's a great feeling. And actually, it ended up working so well that the girl got like super clingy at the end. It was amazing to witness that, like, the guy that in high school and college that just couldn't get a date to save his life. Now this girl is so clingy. She's like, hey, so what? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? Are you still gonna see other people? And so, shit, yo, it's amazing. And here's something else that's amazing. I fucked her once, right? And then after I fucked her, she kept on kissing me, and then like grabbing my dick, and she kept on wanting more and more. After that, it's crazy how well this game worked. I got this girl addicted to me. Look at this. This is 1, 2, 3 freaking condom wrappers. 3 condom wrappers. Can you freaking believe that? This freaking girl escalated on me 2 times after I came. She just wanted to keep on fucking. I feel like she would have kept on fucking forever. But anyways, yeah, I gotta go. My roommate's on his way.
You're probably going to be shocked by this. Another student got married. But here's the crazy part. In just 1 month, using my Elite 30 training through Skype, he had 3 lays, each with a different woman. A Latina, a Black woman, and finally, a Korean woman, who he ended up marrying. You think you're metal because you're wise. Think again. You're metal because you've been crushed, stomped on, invisible. I know, because I've seen it with potential students. I'm the only Daygame coach consistently getting laid testimonials and students married like this Chinese student in the USA over here. This is his marriage video testimonial, and later on, his previous lay testimonials, the works. But when I tried to share them, nothing but crickets. That's when I realized my audience wasn't looking to win. They'd already given up. Are you one of them? Keep watching to find out why your metal mindset is costing you more than you know. In case you don't know, metal stands for men going their own way, or virgins going their own way, blaming women. Real results, real marriages, and yet silence for months. I couldn't figure it out. Why were my success stories being ignored? Then it hit me, the economy collapsed. And with it, the hope of countless men. They weren't rejecting my techniques. They were rejecting the game itself. But here's the kicker. While you're scrolling forum groups, nodding along to other failures, real opportunities are passing you by. Want to know what you're really missing out on? Stick around. I'm posting this Chinese student here who just sent me his video testimonial for his marriage. I figured that I should post a preview of it first so you know it exists.
When you look at this screenshot, you want to know the mechanics of how he got laid. People like that concepts. So the very top left is his potential. To the right is his massive action, which is RSDing it. Then on the bottom right is the results. On the left side becomes the belief that they form. You go back to potential, which is lower. Then you take massive action again because you cannot see your own mistakes behind your eyes. Your actions will lead to bad results. And then eventually your belief goes down. As this is repeated, you turn more into a zombie. So the difference is, for him, under my coaching, he starts with a higher potential. He takes different action by drills. Because habits take 30 days or 66 days to develop, usually, averagely. So, and then the results are better. He starts getting Insta dates. It starts pulling women home. Then his belief changes. And then from there, it goes back up to potential. And then he takes the more drills and more actions based on my recommended feedback. And then the actions means he gets laid. He got 3 lays in a month, 3 weeks and 3 lays. And he married the 3rd woman, as you can see in this video. And then his belief changes. You learn a lot from these concepts. I'll call one student and you can hear whether or not my coaching is real or fake. None of this is planned, right?
No, just random.
Just random. When I post an inner circle, whenever students get laid, yes or no, is that true?
It's exactly in the inner circle and WhatsApp group.
That's right. And that's uncensored too. So you know which student from the inner circle. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Is there any chance I ever faked any of these video testimonials or testimonials you've seen? You've been with me for a long time.
No, it's not fake. I've been knowing you for years.
I'll just call him to see what happens. I'm not planning this. Yo, don't tell any sort of identifiable information, okay? But that was your video testimonial. You see me on the YouTube live right now?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
Oh, cool. We didn't plan this or anything. We have no idea. But can you confirm a couple of things for me, okay? So after we saw your video testimonial,
Okay. First of all, is all the other video testimonials of the students laid, same day laid, all that stuff recently, are they all real or are they just all fake? Have you seen their faces, their names, and know who they are and seen their lay pics?
Yeah, in the WhatsApp group.
Yes. So what do you have to say to people that are haters and they think, oh, yeah, it can't be that many. It's just nonstop.
First, they should go on your website and look at all the testimonials because everything's right there. I'm assuming you post testimonials to the Facebook house group, right?
Yeah, I do. So
yeah, so I mean it's there too.
But you're the one who's seen it.
Jealous and whatnot. Yeah.
But here's the thing: they may be jealous, right? But here's the thing, okay? They see it with the woman's face censored, right? And you see the name censored, but you see it uncensored for the names of your classmates. That's something that they don't know. What do you have to say about that?
They're beautiful. Like those girls are like supermodels. Yeah, they're like 8 to 10. It's
8 to 10, right? That's what I meant. So I still have some of the other pictures. Here's the Dua Lipa looking one. Okay. Bulgarian. Let's see. What do you think of this one?
Oh, the one that just sent me? Yeah, I think she's a 9, 8, 9.
Okay.
I'm guessing 9.
9. Okay. So
yeah, she's really pretty.
Yeah, that's just the second one. And there's 6 other ones too. I'm just calling, this is random. We don't plan this thing. So this is my Latino student over here. So let's confirm a few things.
For sure. I swear on the Bible here.
All right. So when I was showing all those testimonials and stuff, right, for some of the 2024 guys, yes or no? Are they real? Yes or no? Or are they fake?
Yes, they're 100% real.
Is there any of them that's been faked?
Not.
Have you seen all the late pictures before they actually got censored and posted online?
Yes, on the Inner Circle Facebook, they're shown before.
And also you see the name I'm tagging the students with, right?
Yeah, they're also tagged and you can see who's getting the results.
Did you see the other classmates that are in the late testimonial?
Yeah, I've seen some of the people who are in testimonials.
I'll just call him and see what happens. Maybe he's busy at work. I don't know, but he works a lot. Yo, you're online, right? Are you at home?
No, I'm still at the office.
Okay. Can people hear? Can people hear the conversations? Dude, they should not hear that stuff, right? So.
No, I'm on Bluetooth.
Okay. Just say yes or no. Okay. How's that?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So since you're at work, right? Like I said, we don't plan these things, right? Is that correct? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it true that the other students that you saw, your classmates, they had sex with women that are 9 and 10 out of 10 in looks? 8s, 9s, and 10s?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Are you Indian? That's what this guy's asking from India.
Yeah.
Have you seen the other students in the inner circle, all the late testimonials and their face and everything?
Yeah.
Can you confirm that they're all real people?
Yeah.
All right. So they're all real people. And also you saw all the women without their censoring and stuff, right? And they're attractive.
Yeah.
Do they get women above their looks level?
I do.
Okay. Is everything you're telling me accurate as if you're under oath?
Yeah.
Is there any testimonials that are fake?
No.
Not even one.
No.
Opinions and fair comment based on records in my possession, not medical or legal advice, not a diagnosis. Redacted for privacy, I correct material errors. If you Googled my name, you might see a Reddit review before you Googled my site, John Elite. This isn't a review, they never looked at the course. They started with Elite Access, not the whole Elite Bundle Resurrections. It's meant to turn you off before you meet me and try to turn off 777,000 people on Reddit. A smear campaign is a planned effort to discredit a person or group and tarnish their reputation, Psychology Today. Smear campaigns involve manipulation, often the behavior of malignant narcissists, and those with NPD or antisocial personality disorders. Patterns, not diagnosis. Psychology Today. Those recruited by the abusers become an entourage known as the Flying Monkeys. Psychology Today. I'm describing behavioral patterns, not making medical and psychological diagnosis. Number 1, omission plus rage quit plus hypocrisy. He wrote to me, your system can obviously work very well, as you can see in the screenshot. Then 14 days, he rage quit in the same day another Chinese student who got 15 lays, 5 models, 5 white girls, 2 actresses in the marriage. He procreated, he had a daughter. He described himself as having thin skin as he's crashing out. So for online, he flips it. He did not get laid. He didn't poll, that's what he said. But in my view, you cannot rage quit in 2 weeks and claim the system failed. That's hypocrisy. He never seen the digital courses on Elite Bundle Resurrections either. I said in this screenshot. He wanted to start Elite 30, but I didn't let him, as you can see right here highlighted. He only went through Elite Access. I cite it in the screenshots, and I didn't let him start yet. How can he make a fair, objective review on Reddit that is actually a hit piece, in my opinion? Number 2, initial contact. Proof of emotional blindness. First message. I feel like I'm a hard case. Depressed, ghosted, ignored. In his own words. Later in his Reddit rant, he says that he wasn't depressed, that he was gaslit, and I labeled him. That does not sound confident. When someone says hard case, but refuses the drills and to flip their own words, that's typically not coachable in my experience. It fits under unteachable case. Not hard case, in my opinion. Dismissive, narcissistic style, low self-awareness. Number 3, voice playback, emotional disconnect. On the playback, I told him his tone was flat. He replied, I try to mimic Joe Rogan. I guess not. You can see in the screenshots. He literally admitted that he could not hear it himself. In my view, that's emotional blindness, style behavior, not connected to his own tone, no ability to register mistakes. He later spun it as gaslighting, but the evidence show that he said it first. Number 4, progress and quit. Not enough to change habits. He logged in 12 drills only, really bad drills, 17 approaches, which are just less than 10 seconds each approach, across 14 days, 17 approaches with audio over 14 days, where he rage quit because of that Chinese student procreating. I have the chart. As you can see, I logged in all the times that he approached. We could show every screenshot, but there's big gaps, skip check-ins. As he says, he even complained, why do I have to check in every single day, as you can see in the screenshot? In my view, habits don't transform without sporadic effort. Quitting before the foundation even doesn't prove failure. It proves avoidance. Number 5, NDA, $400 goodwill payment, the breach of contract without remorse. He signed a non-disparagement NDA. It took $400 goodwill payment, as you can see in the screenshot, that he ignored it and he made a smear campaign anyways. This posted statement, I believe, are inconsistent with that agreement. It really says that he cannot write a hit piece. Number 6, scope of access, not a full program review. He never started Elite Bundle Resurrections. He got Elite Bundle 2 at a time. And he did not access the digital courses there. His experience was limited to Elite Access. In my opinion, presenting that as a review of my full system is misleading, as you can see in the screenshot. He cannot even start Elite 30. Number 7, supplements, the real deal. His claim was that irresponsible prescriptions. Well, that's false. I don't prescribe anything. These are over-the-counter Amazon available optional over-the-counter items that aren't prescriptions. Only doctors can prescribe. This student never used them. He placed 2 duplicate orders by accident. Both stayed unopened. On the phone, he said that I'd rather get everything from food. I'm worried about side effects because he's a vegetarian. He later reframed this as death by supplements because a student died. In reality, the case he cited involves a lung clot, not a stroke. A stroke is in the brain. This is a different condition entirely when he's referencing alpha GPC. He's trying to make something fit that doesn't fit. His hypocrisy is that he's credited in the vegetarian-themed film that he filmed and produced and wrote called Meatless Barbecue in 2018 while attacking supplements he never tried because he's a vegetarian. Number 8, bans, the truth. He claims that weeks of bans, stuck in a limbo, no coaching. Well, that's false. He only ever had a 3-day accountability ban, as you can see in the screenshot. In reality, I rarely ban students at all. At most, 1 indefinite ban per year. Normal or short, 1 to 2 weeks max. A short reset spun into a smear about permanent bans on Reddit. Number 9, testimonials, straight numbers. His claim was that a few students make up all the testimonials. Well, that's false. During active coaching, each layer poll counts as individual results. For example, they got 8 lays, it'll count as 8 to the number. If a student disappears for months and later reports more results, I log that as 1 additional instance for that student, not 1 per lay. One guy had 12 lays. He came back 4 months later. He took a break, but he has 3 additional lays and he made 3 more video testimonials. But I only count that as a number as 1. A student with 100 lays, he credited my coaching a year later when he came back. It's only recorded as 1, not 100. You did not see a sudden 100 plus lays for the number this year because it's at 667 laid and poll testimonials. It never went up to 767 laid and poll testimonials because I don't count them that way.
What is a sociopathic smear campaign
And how can you protect yourself? So this is from Psychology Today. Smear campaigns involve manipulation and are often behavior of narcissists. A smear campaign is planned effort to discredit a person or group or tarnish their reputation. Smear campaigns are a form of emotional abuse, and they take a tremendous psychological toll on the victim. A smear campaign is a planned effort to discredit a person or group, to undermine their credibility and then tarnish their reputation. Those who launch smear campaigns go to great lengths to spread stories, lies, rumors, and gossip about their victims. Smear campaigns often associate with an online community. So a smear campaign is basically a vendetta or act of retaliation. They are tools of those who can be characterized as vengeful or vindictive, controlling or obsessive. Such individuals are often insecure and emotionally immature. Smear campaigns involve manipulation, and they're often a behavior of a malignant narcissist and those with narcissistic personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder, which is formerly known as sociopath and psychopath. They are abusers who paint the victim as the abuser because they see themselves as the victim. These people are incapable of taking responsibility or accountability for their actions. They mount smear campaigns to control the narrative and often rewrite history. Smear campaigns amount to character assassination. The individual grooms other people over time to function as allies or followers. They do this by spreading false or exaggerated information about the target. Those recruited by the abuser to actively participate in their manipulation becomes an entourage known as the flying monkeys. These smear tactics won't work on all who are approached. Often they only influence people who are easily manipulated.
How sociopaths write smear campaigns. Narcissistic word salad 101. Since I've been through a narcissistic sociopathic smear campaign myself, I know the structure of it. It always runs through 4 stages. Number 1, false accusations. Number 2, guilt trips. Number 3, pain points. Number 4 is circular reasoning. This is called narcissistic sociopath smear campaign. So here's the first article from Psychology Today. Narcissistic word salad, NPD meaning, which stands for narcissistic personality disorder. It is being used as a slang term for a type of narcissistic sociopath speech that is purposefully confusing. Listeners find narcissistic word salad extremely frustrating because the narcissist sociopath is using circular reasoning, outright lies, denial, or mischaracterizations of past events to avoid being wrong or having to take responsibility for something.